Hey guys, on this part of our pitch journey, we got to define some terms. So, if we take a look, one of these terms we need to come up against, and hopefully we've already talked about it in class, is the melody. The melody is an element of music, and it is defined as a series of pitches that the order in which they're there and the duration of all of those pitches work together to create a seamless whole, and it creates what we would call a tune or the main musical interest of the piece. When we're organizing those pitches, we can use lots of these words that you can see on this little print that talk about what happens in the melody. We can describe if it's going up or going down, if there's repeating individual notes or lots of different notes. There are lots of ways to describe the melody. That is the part of the music that most people identify. You know, ba 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 dee da 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 is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star because of the rhythm and specific pitches, the way they're ordered. All right. Related to this is what we call harmony. The melody is a series of single pitches and how they're organized together. And a harmony is any additional pitches that get played simultaneously with that melody. I like how they have here music's vertical dimension, and then it shows you've got 4 individual pitches, and then you have them all together in one block chord. All right. A chord is 2 or more distinct pitches that sound at the same time. Usually we end up defining harmony as anything that complements the melody. Now this is Complement, not C-O-L-M-P, wait, Compliment. If you compliment with an I, it'd be like saying, "Oh, Melody, you're so beautiful." Instead of PLE complement means it goes together. Like peanut butter and jelly are complements for each other, or Nutella and anything. You can put Nutella with anything and it perfectly complements it. It's something that goes together. All right. So melody and harmony are usually 2 musical elements we work together with. And if you are in a choir, one part has the melody and the other parts have the harmony. And that's the same for any individual instrumental work that's there. Okay, now the other thing that you need to define is a key signature. Remember, and it's circled here, it's the group of sharps, flats, or nothing at the beginning of each line of music that tells the performer which notes have to be altered in order for you to use a specific scale or grouping of those notes. So this is a grouping of 3 sharps. Remember, you can have flats. You cannot have a key signature with sharps and flats at this point in time because it doesn't make sense. All right. These sharps and flats are part of what we call accidentals. And in this chart over here, we have a set of them. This thing that looks like a hashtag is a sharp. It raises the pitch by a half step. Here is a flat. It lowers a pitch by a half step. This natural sign looks like an L and a 7 are super friendly. That cancels out any kind of accidental that may be there, even one that would be in a key signature. And then we have other ones that you will probably not see in beginning level theory, but there's a double sharp, which means you are a whole step higher, and a double flat a whole step lower. Remember, if your accidentals are part of a key signature, it means every single time you see a pitch that's indicated in the key signature, it has to be altered. Accidentals are ones that are not in the key signature, and usually those last only on the line or space they are on and only for the measure in which they are found. So when you have, that's the next thing. When you have a group of pitches and you use accidentals to alter them, as soon as you get to a bar line, it cancels them all out. All right. Now here, this is a whole, this is what we call a scale. And you can see that we have the solfege under it. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And then above it, you have numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. You'll notice that these numbers have funky V-shaped, upside down V-shaped hats. That tells you these are scale degrees. This is the first scale degree, the second scale degree, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, and the first. Why is it first on top? Because it's the same pitch, just in different octaves. All right. For your music theory work, it will ask you, if you are in the key of C major, which is what this is here, do is C. If do is C, then what is so? Well, you'd have to go up the lines and spaces. This do is C, the space above that re is D, the line above that is E, mi, the space above that, the first space on the staff is F for fa, and the second line from the bottom, that G, is so. In the key of C, so is G. You can find these things out and figure them out for any scale. So remember, scales, they're just an ordering of pitches. And so you start with one and go all the way through. So if I'm starting for on F, it would be F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. That way you're just ordering everything the way the musical alphabet works. This part can be tricky. So if you need help, either find one of the super theory superstars or come ask me and I can explain it to you and show you better. All right, good luck.